Hello and welcome back to my channel, High Spirits. My name is Ashley. Some people call me Ash, and I'm here to share my spiritual and yoga journey with you, which I'm so excited to share because, well, I love it. It is something that I am so passionate about. So first, I want to start off by saying that everyone's spiritual and yoga journey is so absolutely different. So it's not like comparing apples to apples because everyone goes through their own unique experiences, and that is what makes us so special. I will say I am still so new to my own spiritual and yoga journey. I've learned a lot, but I still have so much more to learn. And the awesome thing is, in your journey as a yoga teacher, you are always a student. So you're always learning. For the longest time, I actually have been wanting to get my own card reading. And it wasn't until the summer of 2020 that I got my first one. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty details of what my card reading entailed because something that I didn't know beforehand is that card readings are extremely personal and they also can be extremely emotional. My experience was very powerful and life-changing. From there, I went ahead and I actually messaged my old manager, Busy, and I worked with her at a restaurant. I knew she was into this kind of stuff, so I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so into it, I want to learn more about it. And it took her a little while to respond, but she did. And she did my second card reading. Now, this was less emotional, but it was a very good experience. And we had spoken about my career, oddly enough. She told me that I was going to be getting into yoga. As for crystals, I had newly found a love for crystals because I was able to actually find a very deep attraction to them. I remember my first experience with crystals when Zach and I had ended up going to this local shop right down the road. He had them calling to him like crazy, but nothing was really calling to me until we got over to the necklaces. And actually that is when I found my first one, which was this bloodstone necklace. That's what started my love with crystals. Now I think I'm gonna go ahead and make another video to kind of go deeper into crystals, why I love them so much, the ins and outs of what I do with them. And again, there is no right or wrong. Everyone's journey with it is so different. So what works for me might not work for you. Let's go ahead and talk about my yoga journey for a little bit. Now, this actually started a little bit over a year ago when I got into Beachbody. My friend and mentor, Rachel, had signed me up to be a coach with Beachbody, and through their programs, I was doing the same 3 yoga videos every single week for a whole year because I literally just loved it that much. I loved the way that my body felt throughout the movements. And she taught a mindset course that completely changed my life. Now, this mindset course had gotten me into meditation, and meditation is what helped me ultimately rewire all of my thoughts from being so depressed and negative and anxious into being this positive and happy person that actually feels in control and not in autopilot every single day. Through all of that, I have now gone on to getting my own yoga teaching certification, and yoga is not just movement of the body. It is not being able to touch your toes. It is not, being able to do a pose perfectly. It is being one with the mind, one with your body. So that's about all that I have for you today for today's spiritual and yoga journey. Again, I'm so new to my spiritual and yoga journey. It is something that is so fascinating to me. I'm so passionate about it, and it's honestly something that motivates me to get up and keep on learning more every single day. And it's done nothing but just made me be a better person for myself, for my family here at home, and for the whole entire world. So if you have any questions about my spiritual journey, please go ahead and leave me a question in the comments. Moving forward with High Spirits, I am going to probably start posting a little bit more of cinematic videos, maybe some fun stuff, a little bit less talking, and we're gonna go ahead and just kind of play around with some things here. So I hope that you liked this video. If you enjoyed it, found it interesting, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe so you don't miss next week's video, and I'll catch you later. See you next time on High Spirits.